Good morning, everyone. Guess what today is? It's the first day of summer. So it's official, right? The sun should be coming out soon, and we're going to get some warmer temperatures. Uh, Perfect time to be outside and spend time at the trails, bike ride, rollerblade, whatever you like to do, and get the kids out there. Get the kids out there. I mean, we've been waiting for this all well for the last 6 months at least, right? So it's definitely my favorite season. I can't wait to start planning a few getaways and even some local ones, right? Even some local ones just to get out and enjoy the fresh air. And even though many of us haven't had maybe the opportunity and the chance to travel where we wanted to lately. We do have some great local places. I'm sure wherever you're tuning in from, there's some great places to explore, and we got to be grateful for that. So a bad day or two shouldn't really weigh us down, right? If we don't get a chance to see where we want to go, be where we want to be, um, have the things turn out the way we want to, right? A bad day or two shouldn't weigh us down for more than that. Even less than that would be wonderful if we can get over it right away. Actually, if you can get rid of that, that funky feeling as fast as you can, the better, right? There's there are many things you can do. There's many things you can do to kind of bring that joy back to yourself. And again, you want to do this as quickly as you can because you don't want to be down. You don't want to be negative. You don't want to have that bad aura around you because it's going to affect others as well. It's not just you, right? It's going to affect your energy and your space around you. Wherever you go. So there's many ways. I'm just going to share five today. I thought I'd take a break from today from actually giving out a motivation morning quote. So I'm going to share just some five tips. There's more. There's many more, but I just picked five of them to to share. So number one, get enough sleep. We've heard this time and time again how the lack of sleep really affects our concentration, right? Our mood, and it really compromises our immune system, right? And it also not getting enough sleep contributes to weight gain, right? Because it's when our body needs that rest to be able to stabilize, our whole system, right? That's when we repair ourselves, when our body has time to relax. Because also, you know what? When we're not getting enough sleep, that means we're awake more. And guess what we're doing when we're awake? We're eating, right? So you want to make sure that you got to get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, at least, right? And that's on a daily basis. So you want to make sure that sleep is something that you want to monitor. Number two is exercise. So sleep and exercise, we've heard it time and time again. Exercise is another one that we know about. But exercise not only helps maintain like the muscle mass as we get older, as we age, but it also is a key factor in our quality of sleep, right? When we exercise regularly, we tend to sleep better. And just think of when you've ever gone out for a long hike or you played an afternoon volleyball. We totally just kind of conk right out, right? We conk right out when we get to bed. And glucose levels, like our glucose levels also stabilizes. It becomes more stable. And going back to that weight gain, right? All that food that we're having, it starts to pack on our body if we're not burning it off, right? You got to be able to, first of all, our body needs fuel, our food, but when we're eating more than our body can burn, then that's when we start to start gaining some of the pounds. And aches and pains can develop too. That sounds very odd, right? But um, our body's like an engine, right? If it's not used often, if we're not moving, if we're not out and about, it can get stiff. It can get stiff, and it can kind of start to tighten up and everything. And this happens to our joints as well, right? So keeping ourselves mobile and moving around every day really helps. So that's number two. Number three is food, right? So, yep, food can definitely make us happy, right? And we're not talking about, you know, eating junk food and stuffing yourself silly and trying to treat ourselves on a regular basis. But if grabbing that soothing cup of tea or going to grab maybe a latte or cappuccino, go ahead, go grab one, right? As long as you're not having them every day and you're loading them up with all the other sugars and all the other additives that makes them into really starts to tip them into the unhealthier options. You want to make sure that you're treating ourselves and you're helping our turn our mood around. It's totally fine. It's totally fine, right? So that's number three. Number four is serving and volunteering and giving your time. Even though I did some volunteering while I was growing up, it wasn't until I did more of it that I saw how it really helped me, really have that grateful feeling, right? Have that inner feeling and bring the joy in my life. And there's dozens and dozens of opportunities. I'm sure that if you just Google your area or just ask around whether it's the food bank, a shelter, helping out at a shelter, maybe at your church if you attend church, or even start one in your neighborhood. Clean up garbage with your neighbors. That's a great way to actually bring the community together, meet your neighbors as well, or be a friendly regular face at maybe a senior center where you can go and be that companionship for some of the seniors in our area. Or like my kids, they were even considering helping out at an animal shelter, right? They always need help there. So that's number four. Number five, journaling. I've mentioned this many times, and I've been doing this for decades actually. And there's something about kind of writing things down on paper that whatever's bothering you, it actually kind of, it's like a big weight lifted off your chest, right? Whatever's bothering you, it gets lifted. And with our mobile devices, right, um, we have something to record. We have something to jot things down on. Right. So whether it's you have a notepad or a phone, you can put it into your calendar or just put it on your note app and just write down what you're thinking. Right. What's happening that day, what's bothering you that day, what's happening that's positive that day. So you're not just writing bad things in there. You're writing good things as well, things that are happening throughout your day. And it's an opportunity, right, to observe some of the concerns, maybe some of the fears. And when you put them down on paper, you see it, you recognize it, and you can decide what you want to do with it, right? And you can also decide whether it's going to affect you anymore. So it's almost like you're purging, right? So give these a try, right? Again, there are only five. There's many more, and choose. Maybe start with one. Start with one and add more as you go along. And if you're already implementing something like these, great, love to hear it. And if you're, something that helps you turn your bad days into a better one, please share it in the comments. Love to hear what's actually working for you, because I'm always looking for ways to bring more joy in my life as well. And tap that heart in the corner there, and remember to share and follow on Instagram. Again, I'm just gonna finish my breakfast here, and people have been asking me what I drink every day, so maybe I'll put a link in the write up soon, and you guys can go and check it out and see if it's something that would help you as well. So again, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. And again, have an awesome day. Don't forget to be better, be bigger, and be that change that people are looking for. So I'll see you again soon, and have a wonderful day.